Hey everyone, it's Dr. Smoke Break. Decided to change my name a little bit, but a Dr. Smoke Break is still the same Dr. Smoke as you've been listening to, so it doesn't really matter. But for tonight, we're gonna do a nice Olivia, along with one of my personal favorites, straight up and nice and neat. Nice and neat, straight up, however you want to word it. Di And tonight's topic is how to be a homeowner. So let me light up my cigar and we're going to cut right to the chase. So, how to be a nice homeowner, how to be a good homeowner, however you want to word it. It's one of those things that to be a good homeowner, you got to make sure you're cut out for it. So, homeowner is a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility. It's really not for everybody. And oftentimes in today's generation, people don't want to own their own homes because they feel that it's too much of a responsibility. Well, what I can tell you is my personal mistakes and achievements. I can say it's worth it. One thing I can tell you is make sure you pay your bills. You got to pay your mortgage bill. You got to pay your electric bill, your gas bill, and make a few upgrades along the way, because you want to put it to where you want to put it. You want to make it homey. Now, for me, what I'm doing is this is not my permanent home that I'm in, but I still love the hell out of it anyway. And hey, you know what? I'm upgrading the house, and I get to build my dream home years from now, which is what my ultimate goal is. So, what I can tell you is that home ownership is a big responsibility. Like I said, pay your bills. That's number one. Number two is another thing. You have to keep up on your grass. Because chances are you live in a nice community or a decent community like I do. And you got to keep up on your grass. You got to make sure you make right, proper homeowner adjustments to where you affect your neighbors in a positive way. You also got to be very positive towards your neighbors. Very friendly. Say, hey, how's it going, neighbor? Learn like Carol and Joyce and, Susan down the street and whatever. You got to make sure that you know different people and what their names are, who their husbands are, just to be a nice member of the society of the community, because you have to remember, you're in your own little society. So you have to remember the fact that you got to be friendly. For me, I'm very friendly to my neighbors. And my neighbor next door, she is very, very nice. She's a nice old lady, and she's a great person, and she'll do anything for you. My other neighbor, great person. Again, she'll do anything for you. That's the type of neighbors you want. Now, I haven't had much dealings towards the bad neighbors, and if you have a bad neighbor, well, you kind of just have to take it with a grain of salt. Right? Hey, you're gonna get good neighbors and get bad neighbors, just like you get good people and bad people. And with bad neighbors, with nosy neighbors, everybody has them. I have one who lives right across the street from me. But you know what? You just kind of have to just wave and say hi, and You know, nobody's reported me yet of doing anything, you know, so that's always a good thing. But for the most part, I live in a nice community. And essentially, that's what you want. Or in an area where there's no neighbors and you get to do whatever the hell you want to do, like hunt off your back porch, which again, that's my dream. But not every community can do that. Let's see. Another thing I can tell you about owning your own home is that do it right. And by that I mean is be sure to change in a positive way along the way. And that, my friends, is a good thing. Because if you change along the way and you become a better person by owning a home, again, owning a home is not for everybody. And, you know, and some people don't like to own their home. Some people would rather have a landlord. And I get that and I respect that 100%. But owning your own home gives you the ability to do what you want to do without a landlord telling you you have to do this, have to do that. You know, so I'm telling you, save up like I did. Save up to get your own home again if you're ready. And I understand that some people don't want to. But there's nothing like in your own home that you can have a cigar and an after dinner drink like a Di Sharona, or like I featured on the previous videos, like Crown Peach and a whole bunch of other different things. You can have a cigar and a drink in your own home and just be relaxed and nice after all the bills are paid, your mortgage is paid. You know, you come home from work and that's all you just want to do is just relax. And there's nothing like a better feeling than that. You know, and it's just a relaxing feeling, as you can tell from me. And what I'm telling you right now is there's nothing better than owning your own home. The fact that you can do whatever you want to do. And it's life changing, essentially. It's very life changing. And in a sense, it brings you a sense of calmness. Well, enough of me rambling about that. Another point that I want to make is the fact that I believe I mentioned this before. You can upgrade it. You can upgrade your own home, just like I did. Upgraded my bathroom, upgraded my kitchen. Still working on my kitchen. Still working on my back patio and all that. You know, you can upgrade it to whatever you want to do, but it takes money, obviously. So save up your money, and you can own your own home, and you can upgrade it to whatever you want, to whatever you desire. And I do believe that everyone here is capable of owning their own home. You are capable of it. It's got to save up. You got to work hard. Become that American dream that we all succeed, that we all want. We all want to succeed and become who we are, but who we want to become and who we are destined to become. Or for my Star Wars fans out there, the Force, what the Force wants us to be. And that, my friends, is who we are as Americans. We can do whatever the hell we want. Doesn't matter what our race or our it doesn't matter what our race is. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what our race is. It doesn't matter what our backgrounds is. It doesn't matter what we do for a living. What matters is that it's the American dream, and you can succeed and do whatever the hell you want to do, and ain't no one gonna stop you. And that right there is the American dream of owning your own home. So that concludes for tonight. What I will tell you is this. Owning your own home is great. It has its ups, has its downs, and you're going to make a few mistakes along the way. But you will learn from them very, very quickly. And what I can tell you is that it's the best thing since, if I may, since sliced bread. Because again, you can do whatever the hell you want. And ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do or how to do it. You live and learn. You can get advice from people, like I'm trying to give some advice towards you. Save your money and own your own homes. And make sure you're in control of your own home. Because if you're not, the home or somebody else will control you. And that is no good. Make sure, if that's one thing you get out of this video, come to think of it, is make sure that you're control of your own home. Well, that concludes today's video. And like and subscribe my page. And as always, keep on smoking and stay classy, my friends. Dr. Smoke Break out. Have a good night.